or one sentence maximum. So these are your final five. The first question is, what is the best advice you've ever heard or received?
Believe in yourself.
Second question, what is the worst advice you've ever heard or received?
It can't be done.
Good answers. Question number three, you've mastered so many things in your life. What are you currently trying to master?
Bring all of my talents together into one. The show business, fitness, and politics all into one, and make that be my new kind of vision and drive to help the world.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to scrap the final. What does that look like? That's fascinating. What does that look like right now in your mind as you develop it? You can use more than one sentence.
I want to be out there and help with environmental issues because I learned about that during my governorship. I want to be out there and help with healthcare issues, with aging issues, with fitness issues, with entertaining issues, and because it's important to entertain people. So all of those kind of things. So I have the Schwarzenegger Institute, where we deal with a lot of those various different issues and policies to make it a better world. And I have my environmental conference in Vienna every year where the world comes together, 80, 90 countries come together, and we talk about the environment and how to make this a fossil fuel-free world and reduce pollution so we don't have 7 million people die every year because of pollution.
Beautiful. I can't wait to see the impact you have in that space. Question number 4 has 2 parts to it. What is your biggest personal success and what is your biggest personal failure?
Well, I think that my biggest personal success is to be able to do the things that I wanted to do, that I visualize them and turn them into reality. And I think my biggest failure, obviously, is my marriage thing, that from a personal point of view and from a professional point of view, I've had many movies go in the toilet. I've lost bodybuilding competitions and powerlifting competitions and all that stuff. So I had plenty of failures. It's always important to bring that up because people should know that you never will be able to go through life without failures. Failures make us learn. Failures make you stronger. Pain makes you stronger. So I think all of that is good.
Yeah, let's address both of those because it's so true. Like on the outside, like you said, people can say, so privileged, you met the presidents, you did this, you did that, you've, all the wins. When I'm looking around this room, like everything's iconic, nothing's unrecognizable across the whole world. It's all recognizable. But did you ever feel the pressure when things started to go well of like, God, the next movie's got to be bigger and the next movie's got to be bigger? Did you feel that? Or did you just you were just loving it so much that you just kept building and if it went wrong, that it didn't hurt you that much?
I never really felt that much pressure, probably about anything, to be honest with you, because I knew what I wanted. And I never really fell for this thing of what did the people expect me to do. So I create my vision. And when everyone says it's impossible, I go after it with vengeance. It's like I go all out, 100%. And it gives me joy. And what is great about it is that every time that you accomplish something really big, you see and become aware of other things that are new challenges that you didn't even think about.
Yes.
I mean, did I ever think about that I will fight for the environment? No. But because of the governorship, this is like the thing I talk about in the book about Hillary, who climbs Mount Everest, and he's up there, and all of a sudden he sees another peak to be climbed, right? And he says, that's the next one. So there's the same thing. I go and win the governorship. I go in there. I start working on the governorship and all the different policies, and I'm meeting all these scientists and experts, and they talk about how many people die every year because of pollution, and we can do something about it. And I dive into that. It's a new peak. Oh my God, no one has really explored that. Forget the 19% of renewables. We have to have 50% renewables. Forget about reducing greenhouse gases by 5%. We have to reduce it by 25%, and we have to do it by 2020. And so you set big goals. So this is the new peak that you're climbing, and you go all out for that. Then when you get there, then you see another peak beyond that. So this is what is fun, and this makes my life rich.
Yeah.
That is always something new and different. And I tell you that I also learn when I, for instance, listen to you, because you come from a totally different world, right? So you have a different spin on things. So that when I listen to this, I say, oh, that's an interesting way of looking at it. And so I think we have to learn from one another. And so I think that you and I, we have a lot in common anyway, because otherwise you wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? I mean, to think about it, it's not just that I want to be having one of the most popular podcasts, but you have to be a curious son of a bitch to go and to be really good in what you do.
Yeah.
And this is what I noticed about your podcast. You're really curious, a natural curiosity.
Thank you.
And I think that is, but you have to have it. You have to have curiosity. It shows in your eyes. It shows in everything when you ask the question and all this. You know, it's like when you see journalists, which I hate. You know, they have like a piece of paper and they say, okay, very interesting. He says, now, let me ask you another question. You one time said this, and then how do you feel that they read it off the paper? And then when you answer, they don't even look at you in the eyes. They look at the paper for the next question, right? So I didn't detect any of that from you. I mean, every question came without looking at anything because you're curious. And so I think I just wanted to mention that.
Thank you, Arnold. I appreciate that. And it means a lot coming from you. And I am curious because I grew up as a fan who didn't. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
But I think I'm even more curious because you chose.
Losers stay down, but winners get up. And they get up, and they get up, and they get up, and they get up. 78% of the people in America hate their jobs. Hate their job. I mean, think about that. That is depressing. That 78% hate their job because they got into their job not really having a plan. This is like a pilot stepping into the most sophisticated airplane in the world and flying around and not knowing where to go. You have to know where you're going. Every rep that I did, every weight I lifted, every set that I did, every time I went to the gym, it was for the specific reason to move me closer and closer to turn that goal, that vision into reality. So there was a purpose. And that's why I had so much fun doing it, working out in the gym. All the other guys were running around like totally depressed. I couldn't wait to do the next chin-up. I couldn't wait to do the next sit-up. I couldn't wait to do the next bench press. I couldn't wait to do the next deadlift because every rep got me closer to this goal to become Mr. Universe. Losers stay down, but winners get up. And they get up, and they get up, and they get up, and they get up. That is the bottom line.